Hi beautiful, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to do a full face of nothing new. I am going to create a holiday makeup look using these products, so please keep on watching. For primer today, I found that I actually have this Berry M Unicorn drops. Now I purchased this maybe a couple of months ago and I totally have forgotten about it. So this is one of those Instagram products. So I thought I would purchase this, and this was in Priceline, and I saw Sophie from Soft Desk Nails used this primer and she loved it. Oh, it feels so moisturizing on the skin. I want my pores to be blurred out and also to kind of blur this monster right here. So I'm just going to quickly follow that up with the pore minimizing primer from Smashbox. And I'll apply that much and kind of rub it into the skin. I rediscovered the Maybelline, what's this called? Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. This is honestly one of the best drugstore foundation that I have tried. It gives a really good coverage as well as it doesn't feel very heavy or cakey. And the color is a little bit too pale for me, but honestly it kind of matches my actual skin color. Look at that coverage. Now I have a lot of redness because of eczema. This foundation is mattifying, so if you don't like that, then I would suggest for you to kind of mix it in with a moisturizer. I do have a lot of textures, so definitely I will have to spray the foundation a little bit with a setting spray just to give a little bit of hydration back to my skin. It's so great at evening my skin tone. I know the tone is a little bit off, but we're going to do cream contouring, so that will get fixed in a minute. I am going to pop my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and this one is in the shade Ginger, and I think I'm almost out of this concealer. I have been using this for every day. I'm going to use this to prime my lids as well. NARS is such a good brand when it comes to their base products because it's very lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy and it looks great on photos. Unfortunately, they are not cruelty free anymore, which I'm sad about it because I have quite a few NARS products. The only thing I don't like about the brand is that whenever they come out with eyeshadow palette, it's always limited edition. So every time I try to buy it and use it in a video, it will be either sold out or not available anymore. What is wrong with the planes today? They're like left, right, back and forth. My under eye tends to crease a little bit. I'm going to just set my under eye with a little bit of the RCMA powder. Look at how much I have left. It looks like I barely touched it, but I honestly have been using it. Not on my face, but as a substitute for dry shampoo, because there comes a time where I have run out of my dry shampoo and my hair was so oily that I was so desperate to get rid of the oil. Since it's a translucent powder, it would work, and it worked. And it's another way to save money because you could use products multiple ways. So I'm going to quickly use the Rimmel Insta Duo Contour Stick, and I'm just going to use the contour side and quickly bronze my skin because we're looking a little bit paler than usual. The perimeters of my face, and oh my gosh, the next product that I'm going to use is Throwback. A very, very good throwback. I am quickly going to set my face, not too much because the face is already very matte, so I'm just going to focus on the center of my face. For bronzer, major throwback. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder in Dark Deepest. I used to use this a lot in my videos, but I kind of stopped. It's a great bronzer if you're wanting to achieve that very sun-kissed look. I think I've grew out of this bronzer mainly because it appears a little bit too orange on me now since I don't have a tan, but it's still a nice bronzer. You just have to be very lightweight, as you can see. And this is also great if you have a paler foundation like I do. It's a good product to use to warm up the face. I'm going to do a little bit of contouring, believe it or not. I've stopped contouring because I find it very harsh on my face, especially because I have such a tiny face, and if I do contour, it makes me look like a witch. So I'm just gonna pick up this Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette. I'm not gonna do too much. I'm just gonna grace that around here, my jaw. For blush, I am going to use the MAC Blush Gold Copper Tone, which is another major throwback. This is a nice neutral blush, and I like to put my blush higher. It gives like a nice lift on the face, and I'm gonna quickly just blend that a little bit with the bronzer brush. For highlighter, it's another throwback. This is the Mecha Max Skin Halo Diamond Dust Powder, and this one is in solid gold. I've used this so much and I still have not hit pan. Like, there was a point in my life where I literally used this for my eyes and face on an everyday basis, but it just won't die. It's a nice highlighter. It gives you a nice golden glow, and this looks beautiful on summertime because the sun will hit your face. You'll look like a bronze goddess. I've come across the Mellow Cosmetics Zenobia eyeshadow palette when I was reorganizing my makeup, and oh my gosh, I love this eyeshadow palette because it's very versatile. You can easily create a cool toned and warm toned eyeshadow look, and also you could easily go neutral or dark. So I really want to use this shade called Current. So I think I am going to go and use blush as my transition shade. For a little bit of warmth, I'm going to go and pick up this shade called Brick. And I'm going to pop that just above the transition that we use. With a packing brush, I am going to pick up this shade called Dust, which is a somewhat cool toned brown. And I'm going to pop that and create like a V shape. Then I'm going to use the other end of the brush to blend, and I want to take that a little bit into the inner part of the eyes. And I'm going to go back to blush to blend the outer part. And I think I'm going to go back to dust again just to deepen that a little bit. And this time I'm not going to blend it. And I'm going to pick up this shade called Current right here. Now this eyeshadow palette, you don't need any concealer or eye primer to get the shimmers to stick on the eyes because it's very pigmented, it's quite soft, and it just glides on the eyes like so. To keep the blend a little bit seamless in between the dust and the shimmer, I am going to pick up a different brush, and I'm going to use the shade called Merlot and just pop that in between the two shades so we have a good transition. And I'm going to pop that on right on the crease as well. And then go back to dust so we keep that kind of dark outer corner. And then I'm going to blend all of it with blush. And I'm going to go back to Current once again. So now I wanted to intensify the look a little bit more, and I have this Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art, and this one is in the shade Peach Prism. So I'm going to use the glitter side and pop the glitter on top of the shimmer that we have. So it gives like a nice kind of glittery wet look. So this product right here, once it dries, it does not budge at all. So I kind of lifted some of the eyeshadow, so I'm going to go back to current and kind of just strategically place this eyeshadow on top so we don't cover that glitter. For the lower lash line, I am going to go and use that eyeshadow that we used to pick up dust. And I'm going to pick up a little bit of blush, which is the transition shade, and just blend that out on underneath. For the inner corner highlight, I am going to go and use this shade called Champagne. Oh girl, that is so pretty. Then I'm just gonna quickly apply my mascara. I don't have any new mascara at the moment. I'm kind of just using up what I have. So I have the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. For lips today, since my eyes is a little bit too out there, I wanted to try something different. So I'm going to mix the two glosses that I have currently. So I'm going to pop on the Revolution lip topper, and this one is in the shade Fortune. So it's just a nice glittery gloss, and then on top of that I'm going to apply the ultra glossy lip, which is the collab between Bretman Rock and ColourPop, and I'm obsessed with this gloss. I'm almost out, like I'm up to the bottom, so that shows you that I love the gloss so much. I use it on every day, and I also use it as a moisturizing lip gloss. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this Maybelline Fiber Volumizer. To set everything, I am going to use the Glow Recipe Watermelon Ultrafine Mist. I only target the sides of my face and then my chin because that's the area where I get really dry. And here is my final makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel for more updates, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye!